Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video, we're just going to go through the Ethreals synergy just very quickly in my new box, so to speak, or my very lower powered box, should we say. So it's not super OP. As you can see, about 30k power, level 52. And what I want to do is just run through Ethreals at a bit more of a relatable level, what they do, and really how best to use the Ethreals. So first things first, let's go through the Ethereal synergy. The start battle increases crit rate of synergy mates by 25%. That is going to be your main win condition. A lot of the Ethereals rely on crit rate and getting crits to activate their abilities. For example, Dorabella does not, but Katrina does. So if we jump into advance, have a look here. When Katrina is deployed, the limit of defense reduction stacks increased by 5. After dealing active damage, there's a 33% chance to apply freeze for 1 round. Not this one, it is this one. So it's 7 stars. After an ally lands a critical hit, Katrina applies shield equal to 50% of her own attack for 2 rounds. So very, very powerful. And Karnak on the other side of this, when Karnak is deployed and his ally lands a critical hit, there is a 100% chance to heal the entire team, providing healing equal to his attack, or 50% of his attack, plus 3% of the target's max HP as well. You also have Bai Sugen, a new addition, quite recently received as well. When an ally deals critical damage, Bai Sugen increases the entire team's max HP by 50%. This effect can only trigger 10 times per battle, so you can get up to an additional 500% HP with Bai Sugen, even at 6 stars. So, what we like to do, we're going to jump in. We're going to build ourselves an Ethreals team. We'll try Abby's, for example, see if this works. Jump into solo duel. Nope, of course not, because nobody has any of their teams set up on here at all. Let's go with Valley. Do you have your team set up? No? Okay, well, it's good enough. Right, anyway, so let's jump in and let's build ourselves an Ethreals team. So what I want to do is primarily focus on crits and increasing our crits, crit rate and crit damage. So we want these 3 in here. They will passively increase our crit rate. So as you can see, Ethreals, the start battle increases crit rate of all allies by 25%. It's not bad, but we want to get up to that 5. So at the start battle increases crit rate by 25% and crit damage by 40% for all allies. So we do want to build an all Ethreals team. As you can see, my top Ethreals at the moment, Dorabella and Portia, after Bai Sugen, Katrina and Karnak, so I will be using them. You can also look at Anubia. Anubia is very powerful in her own right. So when Anubia is deployed, the ally team increases crit rate by 10%, and every 1% in crit rate additionally increases her attack by 1% as well. So you can go ahead and deploy her, but the reason that I'm deploying Dorabella and Portia over Anubia at this stage is because my Anubia is only 2 stars, whereas my others are 4 stars and 3 stars respectively. Now, with regards to relics, we do have the Chaos Orb. So Chaos Orb for 2 rounds. So it does damage, and for each Ethereal synergy mate increases the relic's damage. But for 2 rounds after casting Chaotic Eye, gains an additional 12 relic energy upon triggering the critical hit, and applies 1 stack of crit reduction rate on all enemies. The crit reduction rate is good if you're going up against another opposing Ethereals team, but it's the 12 relic energy upon trigger of a crit, so we want our crits as high as possible. Next is absolutely essential for any Ethereals team is your Excalibur. After casting it, Excalibur has 50% chance to apply stun on 2 targets for 1 round, and grants the ally team 1 stack of crit rate boost. That is really important. That is really, really important. Then we will use these scales. If you don't have scales, you would do something like this. You would use your Chaos Orb, you would put in Lantern or Healing Vase in this spot, so you can get to this much faster. But fortunately, we do have our Scales, was able to get those picked up from the Goddess event, or the Goddess Trials event. And let's jump in and let's see how this does. Now, opposed to the Mystifiers, which I've done previously, the Mystifiers really, they just rely on that corrode damage right at the start to wipe out as many enemies as possible. But we are looking to get crits. So as you can see, we got a crit from Dorabella. That give us shields, that has give us additional HP, and it has give us healing back as well. So Bai Sujian hopefully will get a crit here. No crit, unfortunately, so maybe we do need Anubia in order to proc these crits. So we do get an additional attack, and we also get a lot of shielding as well. So we get attack, shielding, and HP regen as well, or healing from Karnak. So very, very good stuff. Now, Katrina is also froze. That's not bad. We do proc our increased crit rate now, so moving forward, we shouldn't have an issue getting any crits whatsoever. As you can see, we increased our HP there. We've also healed and gained shield. And there we go again. Very, very strong stuff. Something to note about Portia as well. She does have the overheal effect, which means all of the healing that she gets from Karnak, all of the healing that she gets from Scales, for example, will increase her attack. So very, very strong effect. We see this in units like Catherine, in units like Audrey. The overheal effect, do not sleep on it. It is very, very strong. We do get the victory here. That's not bad at all. We take that. Now, something else which I didn't go through at the start is the relic activation as well. So jump in, have a look at the relics here. So if we have 3 relics, which we did do in that previous match, at the start of battle, Ethereal synergy mates will obtain a HP bond buff and increases damage reduction by 10% for all allies. This means that whenever we get hit, the damage will be shared out, and we also get that 10% damage reduction to avoid effectively all of our entire team getting one shot at any given time. That for me is how the Ethereals work. You're just looking for as many crits as possible in order to proc the various different abilities within the synergy as well. So thanks very much for watching. Hope it's been informative, and yeah, good luck.